I'm so excited for this one because I'm a huge fan of Breaking Benjamin, and this is going to be Mission Souls covering Dear Agony. Let's get started. I have a feeling this is going to be great. I have chill bumps. Oh, yes. Oh. Jeez. Oh my God. Holy cow. That was amazing. Like there aren't a lot of bands that will cover Breaking Benjamin because of their tuning, the chord progressions, his voice. So obviously, females singing this, it sounds absolutely amazing. The mother and the daughter both just nailed it with getting those inflections in the sound that Ben Burnley is so good at making. Of course, it's not as raspy, but this is such an incredible variation and version of this. Not only that, I wanted to come back because there are some It's a little bit further than I thought. But it's around this area. I wanted to point out just the single look at the dexterity of this girl's fingers. Breaking Benjamin is known for complex chord progressions and finger placement, of which, where your fingers are on the fret. Just look, she's young. I don't know. This was done, let's see, this was 2 years ago, but I don't know if it's 2 years or 3 years. The YouTube kind of rounds up in some cases. But just look, again, being a kid, I'm sorry to say that, but being a younger adult or teenager, I have big hands, and playing Breaking Benjamin songs for me is challenging. And the fact that just looking at, if you look at her index finger and how far spread that is from her ring finger, and then not only that, she implements her pinky finger again as well. So we're talking going from 1, 2, 3, 4 frets. Normally, power chords, for example, are just 3 frets. So you'll be, let's say, on the 2nd fret, 3rd fret would be open, and then the 4th fret. So that's an easy placement for your fingers. Well, she's doing 4 frets. Again, not easy, especially using index finger and ring finger. And then at some point, I don't want to take too much time, she introduces the pinky finger as well. While it's further down the fretboard, it's still not easy to do. I, for the sake of time, won't go through and find it. But just, I suggest you go back through this and just look as she's doing these leads on the guitar, how many frets her fingers are going apart, because again, it is massively impressive. They all are. I mean, the keyboard, this is the second song that I've heard from them. And again, when I saw, this wasn't recommended, but when I saw, because I love Breaking Benjamin, that they did a Breaking Benjamin cover, I was like, I have to. I have to experience this. So, if you haven't heard the original, you should listen to the original and then listen to this one. I know it's live, so you're not going to get a ton of clarity. Like, we do hear some of the higher notes on the lead guitar, but because this is live, and I don't know if this recording is through the mixer and the mixing board, or if this was an external mic. I didn't pay attention to that because I was just kind of blown away at the whole aspect. And then, of course, him as the drummer. This song, Dear Agony, has got some great beats and some great spacing, and he did an excellent job with that. It's unfortunate there's not a lot from a piano perspective or keyboard perspective. It's kind of a filler, which she did a magnificent job. I didn't hear anything out of tune or out of key. The mother's vocals, absolutely incredible. The daughter's vocals, again, absolutely incredible. I mean, just going back to the guitar real quick, look at this. We are on 5th fret for the index finger, and then 6th, 7th, 8th fret for the ring finger. And then she's also utilizing her index or middle finger, again, further apart. And then she slides it. If you see this, then we're going up, and then there's a key chord change, and then there's the pinky. So now this is remarkable for such a young guitarist, and any guitarist for that matter. So the bassist, the father's great. As we know, the mother's got incredible vocals. And I was trying to go, because we don't really get to see the other girl guitar who started out singing this. So I can't really, it's so far down the corner, and it's an older video, so it's a little bit pixelated. It looks like it may have been done on an older phone. I don't know, I digress. My point, though, is that this was a great variation. I'm so glad they did it, to be honest. And I had chill bumps literally the entire time. It's just, they're an incredible band. So thank you for all of your suggestions. Please keep adding more suggestions, because I do want to go through all of them. It has been suggested that I go through the older material and kind of work my way up, and that's kind of what I did, being that this was older. I know that there are some that are older than this, but again, as soon as I saw Breaking Benjamin, I was like, I have to listen to this. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for all of your support, all of the recommendation, all of the information about the band, and all the children. They are absolutely remarkable. Somebody also mentioned that they are going to be touring in the U.S. very soon and even come out with their own album. So I'm looking forward to hearing their original material, as well as hopefully they'll come to the East Coast, so I can check them out. In any case, I'm on a tangent because this has just been, I've been so excited as soon as I saw that this was out. So thank you so much for watching Melodic Logic. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, please take care